Alright. I had some time off and had an idea. I will actually go and pick up one of these. I have this modded plow imported into the game. It's on the downloads if you want to get the same. And I was actually just thinking to start using that to quickly work on a large piece of this area. So let's see if we can find it. It's this one. It's lizard 6 meters. And as you know, I have the mod, so I'm able to create fields. So of course, every time there's a tree stump, I will get in trouble. Excuse me. So you can see we have the area right here. Oh, tree. Oh, oh, yeah, okay. So we know this area needs to be plowed anyway. I'm not sure if it has any effect on tree growth. But if we look down here, we can see needs plowing. Yes. We're not gonna collect the stones from it. Clearly this tractor is too small to run this machinery, but... Oh, there he goes, changing gears again. Just leave it. Because then I was thinking actually to enable creation of fields with this. And of course we'll run into trouble with the tree stumps. But we will just skip those, right? Let's just get rid of that piece. So, allowed to create fields, yes. There we go. And then I very easily can come back with the mulcher and clean up the tree stumps. I'm also considering should we maybe put grass in the entire thing. Just to have a nice green area. Should be fine for now. So even if we start planting saplings, I know the first growth stage we can still add something like grass around them. Where did we stop? Oh, there's a tree stump right in front. Right there. It's fine. Doesn't have to be a perfect square. See if we can line it up. There we go. Even though we're stuck on. Stuck on a tree. Looks like a small one. Can we lift it? Yes. Oh. So I'll just finish up this row and then we'll continue with well, clearly I need to get rid of those two tree stumps as well. Tree. There we go. Let's just park that at the side here. Grab the mulching tool just to clean up those last dumps back there. This floating one really annoys me. And I'm wondering if I can remove it with the power mod. No. 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 Doesn't work. So one thing we need to consider when planting new trees is we need to consider row width. So we need to make sure our machinery can actually drive here. So I'm talking about the big John Deeres. So clearly the first row here is not going to be a problem. Let's go and grab a tree planter and fill it up so we can get that started. Then I think I will do it in a time lapse. I'll prepare the rest of this field and we get the trees going. Where's the forestry? Sometimes I feel they keep moving things around in the menu. I know they don't, but yes, we're gonna buy it because we're gonna use it for a very long time. So, where is here we go. Tree saplings. So the small ones, I'm pretty sure they are only used for this one. Which we don't have. We have which is used for this, so yes, let's buy. I think initially we need something that just grows fast. So pine trees, we know they grow really fast, so let's just buy 4 pallets. load? Yes. Can we have more? Too heavy. Excuse me. I was just thinking about bringing them all over. Of course, we could get the forklift and drive them over. So I think the first row just planned all the way back here. This one is really annoying. There we go. The funny thing with this is you don't need to do anything. You can basically plant it on anything. So let's turn it on. Any new adjustments? No. Put it in. And off we go. There we go. First row planted. Let's switch to one of these guys. So this is the equipment we want to drive between the rows, right? So we need to make sure they can actually fit between the rows, but also turn in, grab a tree, back out, next tree. So we can actually see the area we have prepared is only for one row. Let's see. Yes, one row. So that means the second row will be around here. Oh, let's bring the seeder up to the other end. The only thing I really dislike about this tree planter is I have no or very little control about distance between trees, but also you can see I just tried to squeeze one in and it's actually outside the field. And I think it's the first and second growth stage for the trees. They have no collider, so that's why I'm considering if we should do something with the ground while they're still saplings. Let's just cut this one up a bit. And prepare the second row. Just trying to see if I see any tree stumps in there. Doesn't look like it. There's one here at the end, that's really annoying. And the floating one still, of course. Still there. Good. Let's get the plow. Make sure it's set to allow to create fields. Yes. Oh, it's trees. It's just. Where is it? Good. Yeah, this tractor is definitely not strong enough or suited for the task. We should look into a better one. I know I still have a lot of money I haven't spent, but I also want to make sure I can run the entire process before just getting some new equipment, especially like a tractor. There we go. I think I should leave like half a meter to a meter on the side of the machinery, right? So something like this. Yes. Maybe it's too close. We'll see. First time we harvest. If this is a suitable width or if it's too narrow. It's not so bad for this guy because he's only going straight. Okay. Let's jump to the forklift. Which we kind of borrowed on a permanent. Come on, dear. Push. So basically, that's a tree field 1. Oh, nice. Two rows. Alright. I think it's time for a time lapse. Basically turning this entire field into new rows of trees. Maybe we'll also go and pick up the missing logs, because we should have room now in the sawmill. Let's see. Yes, 17,000 liters. Yeah, so we definitely have room for more now. Alright, time for a time lapse. Yeah, that was nice, getting the area cleaned up. As you saw in the time lapse, I just went into the store and I saw there was a used vehicle. This tractor, McCormick, very nice. It's definitely a very big upgrade compared to the old Volvo BM. Not saying the Volvo BM is not a good tractor, but it's just a, let's say, a different class of tractor. Right? I've been thinking about some things as well. So we're planting pine here. So the land we have is fairly big, right? So I can see we have the pine field here. So I can actually see ourselves create another field here, one up here as well. If we click this. Yeah, so we could have a field here, one here, maybe something up here, but that's a bit far. So we need to consider how we transport the logs back to the paper mill. But here we go, planting. Trying to keep a fairly large side distance to the previous row for the machinery to, well, to allow the machinery to work, especially this guy. Oh, yes, that's not good. Keep touching the steering wheel so we get this. Ah. Oh, we need to put it down. Okay, okay. Yes, refill. Thank you. Yeah, as you saw, we found this rock pile right here in the middle of the new field. And of course, with that's something new, we can remove it. But it's fairly expensive if I need to rent equipment to remove this one. So I'm actually thinking about leaving it until we have cleared more areas and build up a few more fields, because I'm sure we'll find more that needs to be cleared. There's also one on the side of the house, right? Remember that when we placed our factory. So I'd say once we have some or multiple, then we'll start looking into actually renting some equipment and get this cleared. Just so one more thing I would like to do before ending this episode today is I would like to actually paint. So, for example, the terrain here. So if we go into construction, landscaping, painting. I actually want to make a road up here. So this one called Animal Mud, or Mud, I think is a good one to kind of show. Well, there is a forest track here. Up this way. So we can see the machinery or the path used. Because there are some trees we need to clear, some stumps as well. Yes, and the floating. I don't even think, no, there's nothing to do with that. Also, if you noticed, a lot of times when I bring in wood, I hit the wall. So I want to place a few of these, basically just to protect the houses, right? So when you drag the wood, you don't destroy the house. Like that. Yes. Just like we did on the front side, right? And see, here's another stone we need to have cleared. So it's actually starting to take shape. Our little field. Screenshot worthy. Yes, there we go. Next episode we'll continue to finish planting this, and then we'll start looking into clearing off this area for the next field, or this area. We will paint some paths in between for the machinery. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Use my partner code. Really supports. Thanks. Sorry about that. Still sick, yes. See you next time on the Papermill.